Okay, so Erin, you've had some pretty cool roles, but this is quite different,
understatement.
right?
Yeah, very cool roles.
Yeah, you're the Pink Power Ranger. People know you as.
I started, as a Pink Power Ranger. That was my first job. Yeah, I know. Dante was a fan. So
I'm a huge fan. So yeah.
That is so cool. So what was like the process for you stepping into such a big role that involves so many things, motion capture, voice, just different than a regular film?
Yeah, it was such a great process, and we've been saying today, we kind of figured out that it was like, it's like a TV and film meets a play, meets motion capture, because you do long scenes, but you only get one or two takes.
You only get 1 or 2 takes, and it's almost like being on a sound stage, a regular stage, and a TV set all at once, which usually doesn't happen.
It was a really wildly cool experience, and I dabbled in it because I got lucky enough to do Call of Duty as well. So that I had seen a piece of that. You're so sweet.
I'm a huge geek, and I love the work that she's been in because she does a fantastic job. So
he's your biggest fan.
I'm definitely one of them. I'm definitely one of her biggest fans. I know that. Yeah.
Thank you. And he was my friend, so I'm like, aw.
That's cool. So you came from Japan to do this, right?
Yeah. So actually, we filmed it in Japan, mainly because the cast members haven't been to Japan before, minus John. He had been.
I think John had been one time, yeah.
Jason and yourself haven't been, so brought them over, and it was a good experience for them because they get to go to another country and film. I'm somewhat based in Tokyo, so it made it easy for me.
Yeah.
It's like 20-minute drive, so no big deal.
Well, I heard they said you are big in Japan. That's like a joke. They say, "Oh, I'm big in Japan," but you actually are.
Yeah.
Okay,
I am.
can I just back him up? He's so
just
sweet and humble, and we knew he was like known in Japan, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you know," and we went out, and literally, it's like the movies. It's like you wouldn't believe it. Like kids like screaming, girls screaming. It was like the Beatles. They were like, ah! And we're just running up to him like, "Can I have a picture? Can I have a picture?" It was amazing.
No, it happens from time to time, I guess, but I mean, I live there, so it's different for me. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on.
He's getting shy. So we are here at Comic-Con. What do you guys geek out over? Besides, the stuff that you work on, but like, what are you a super fan of, of any shows or characters?
Ladies first. Oh, that's right, because it's your first. Well, you've been to other conventions, so what do you geek out about?
I'm a Star Wars fan, so I always end up buying something Star Wars. I always end up buying like I had the voice of Yoda. He signed a picture for me.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I'm spacing out on his name, but he wrote like, Erin, you a powerful Jedi you are. And for the longest time, it was the only framed picture in our dining room. Now I have 2 others,
That's amazing.
There you go. Yeah, so I love that.
That's lucky.
You've been blessed by Yoda.
That's pretty cool. Like her, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Star Wars, DC, I'm all over it. And games, Blizzard has some cool games also. Oh man, it's kind of hard to answer that question.
Yeah, no, you like everything.
A little bit of everything, but if it's dealing with something from childhood up till now, I would say Power Rangers, obviously, Star Wars, definitely, and DC Comics, anything DC related. Yeah.
You're in.
Yes, hands down.
So
Green Lantern,
excited to get to
Superman, all of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, love it.
So this is not like a regular film. I mean, this is just so technology driven. I mean, it's 4K. It's got the best audio and video, your visuals on the market. What's it like working on such an epic, franchise? Like, what was the process like?
I feel so lucky because Jason Font, who was the Red Ranger in my series, he had done motion capture for a previous iteration of Resident Evil. So they brought him back, and when they brought him back, he said, "Oh, you should ask them about this female. They're looking for a female." So so I had to audition and get the part, but that's how I heard about it. So I feel really lucky that I got to be part of such an iconic thing that I was already a fan of.
And I got to be on set with 2 Rangers, so like it made my day. Script-wise, it didn't matter what it was; it just made everything smooth.
And you were saying you're hoping for a sequel, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely hoping that they do a sequel or series. No pressure. because I just want another excuse to get the chance to work with the same group that I did this time, because I had a wonderful time.
We had a fantastic time.
Yeah, it was great.
That's cool. Yeah, I can tell you guys really like each other. You're just not pretending. They really like each other.
Yeah, that and when you have a group where you have good chemistry and it just works, it works.
Yeah.
So you'll have really difficult scenes, or you have some difficult action sequences and things you need to do, but it just flows. So.
Okay, yeah, that's super important. Well, congratulations,
Well,
guys.
thank you.
We're
Appreciate
so
it.
excited
Appreciate
for
it.
this film.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely
Thank
check
you.
it out if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, and
And,
thanks you guys, because we wouldn't be
yeah,
here without
without
our
you
fans
guys.
and viewers,
Yeah.
so thank you.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとう。